Greetings, citizens. Okay, so I don't usually talk about politics, but yesterday in my hometown was the CNN debates. They were here in Las Vegas. And so all the candidates, they hit on a number of topics and a number of issues. But there was an embarrassing moment that spells the end of a candidate's chances before it even got started. There's always one of those moments in an election cycle. In past election cycles, you had like the Howard Dean scream, or you had Sarah Palin not being able to answer questions during the Katie Couric interview. Or you had Governor Rick Perry who couldn't remember which agencies of government that he would cut on day one. All of those were huge, embarrassing moments. But last night, presidential candidate Lincoln Chafee should have announced that he was suspending his campaign for the presidency of the United States of America because he had one of the worst answers to a debate questions I have ever seen. Let's check it out.
Tax Secretary Clinton for being too close to Wall Street banks. In 1999, you voted for the very bill that made banks bigger.
The Glass-Steagall was my very first vote. I just arrived. My dad had died in office. I was appointed to the office. It was my very first vote.
Are you saying you didn't know what you were voting for?
I just arrived at Senate. I think we get some takeovers, and that was one. It was my very first vote, and it was 92.5. It was the...
Then after that, he thought that Anderson Cooper was picking on him.
With all due respect,
let me
I'm
just
sure,
say,
what does that say about you that you're casting a vote for something you weren't really sure about?
I think you're being a little rough. I just arrived at the United States Senate. I'd been mayor of my city. My dad had died. I'd been appointed by the governor.
Well, gee willikers, aren't you being a little rough? I mean, come on now. This is CNN. If you can't handle CNN, the network with no backbone, then I'm sorry. Everybody else will rip you to shreds. Not ready for the presidency. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, did his staff like prepare him for, questions or just in general, like how to respond in a political way? This was your shot to show who you were to the American people because really nobody knows or have heard of you. All the headlines are being dominated by Hillary and Bernie Sanders. So this was your shot, this was your time, and you got up there and you were just like, well, I'm sorry. I just, I had to walk the dog and I had to change the tire and then, I just got there and, I didn't have to, I just saw the people that voted for it and I just voted for it, okay? Like you could have answered it in so many other ways, so many ways to have gotten out of that question. And plus, CNN is not a hardball organization. Anderson Cooper, he was throwing serious questions at all of them and they handled it like pros, like it was no issue. But for you, you clammed up and was like, I don't know. I'm quite sure that you're a great guy. I'm quite sure that you're a great person, but as far as the presidency, nope. Anyway, it's time to give shout outs to all of my subscribers here. So let's get our subscriber board and let's get rocking. Okay, got my subscriber board here. So I want to thank my subscribers. First one here is Muhammad Farouz. Then I have John Porter. I have Adiz Avery. I see you in that army uniform, so I got Austin Dudley. And down here I got Justin Cruz. He's got that black star there because he's been down since day one. Justin Cruz, thank you. And my next goal here is 300 subscribers. 300 subscribers. Let's do it. Let's do it big. Let's do it big. Let's be winners. Yes, here. Let's do it. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, rate, comment, and subscribe. And also let me know what you think. Do you think that was the biggest fail of the evening? Do you think that was like a huge fail for his campaign? Leave your comments down below. And I will see you next time. Later, citizens.